Hey guys, Susanna here. Welcome to my mess. For a while I've been wanting to do a snippet roll, and I've had this prepared in advance. I got this this fabric underneath, sort of, and the lace. I got that from Jenny Cunningham. So I've had these prepared for a while. I thought I'd put them together, and I wanted to make a snippet roll. So I've got a couple of them. Probably only going to do the one. But I had the base prepared anyway, and I've never made one, but I've seen how other people have done it, and I really have got boxes full of leftover fabrics and laces that I would like to use. Oops, grab that one out. I wanted to do a shabby chic style one, so I've gotten all my pinks and pretties out. I might grab that too. Yeah, I just love this. What else we got down here? So there's the base layer that you have, and then there's, oh, that's pretty too. You have base layer and then you have top layer. So this is going to be my way of doing it. Not always, every way is different. So this is Susanna's style. So not that I've, made one before. I really love the way, who's done it? Chrissy, from Chrissy's journal. Oh my goodness, I am stuck for words today. Chrissy Crosser, that's it. She just does beautiful, beautiful ones. So I've got this bit of fabric here, which I wouldn't mind using. I've seen what she's done, and she did something like this on the start of one of hers, so I thought, no, I don't mind that idea. So and I may even just cut it off, probably use that bit back on there. And what I'm going to do is just maybe glue stuff down, just with a little bit of glue, and do things. So I might grab a couple of pieces of fabric to begin with, actually. So we'll just cut some fabric here and there. I noticed Rachel from Roxy Creations sort of has done a paper and fabric one as well. So we'll just have little snippets of bits and pieces here and there. I might just glue this down. Just a bit of a daub of just filled up my thing so it's nice and full. I really love me some chenille. So I'm going to grab some of that. So I've been on a bit of a shabby chic kick lately. So I'm going to just put them down and then embellish it and all that kind of stuff a bit later. So what do we need now? Maybe just a little bit of blue going across. Sort of, I want blues and pinks and all that kind of stuff. So we just start off with the first layering, and then up here is bits and pieces that you can put on the top, stuff like this. So it's going to be about the layering. I might even have it hanging out a little bit. Not be too worried how it looks at this point. This is pretty. Probably a bit thick. I like the way that it's got a bit of bling on it. Good way to keep us busy during this insane time in the world. So I'm just going to use these to be on a bit of a shabby chic kick. I'll just show you this. I made a master board because I had all the shabby stuff from left over from my retreat. So I made a master board and then made up some tags and journaling cards. So I thought if I make one of these in the shabby style, and I've got a journal cover, so yeah, pretty happy with how these are. Lily of the Valley, left over. So I've made them and sewn around them so they're ready to go for when I do a journal. I've still got to like that's the base of them. I've only recently purchased the Tim Holtz Wildflowers dies, and I spent the other day cutting up a whole heap of dies. So it doesn't look like much, but man, it was a lot of work in my beautiful new tin. I love it. So I thought if I make a little shabby chic, got a little bit of a green, I think that's a good enough size. I might stick that on there as well. So at the moment it's just about getting the base down. Haven't done anything with sort of sewing and fabricy for a while now, so I'm going to keep this as the start of the snippet roll. Is that the right way? No, it's not. So we'll just glue that down here. I think that's so hard to tell what the right way is with these things. And then have that there, and that's the start. Okay. Got a bit of this really pretty fabric, which I'm just going to glue down as is and have a really long bit. The trick is not to have too much glue, I suppose. And just get the base down. So pretty. It's from an old top that I've got. Bit of layering there, and then you go over it with the sewing machine a bit later on and hand sew stuff on. So I'm not sure whether this is the correct way of doing something, but yeah, when you've got as much fabric as I've got and leftover bits and pieces, you just work with what you've got. Pretty fruity. Now I'd love to stick some of this gorgeous lace on. Might be a bit more of a skinnier piece down here. Everything always looks a little bit hodgepodge to begin with. So pretty. Might move it over. Quite like that little rose. There we go. What else we got? Oh, this is pretty. This is pretty. There we go. Ooh, don't mind that. That might be my next blue bit. Now I've got some of that really pretty. I like that. White. Just going to stick that white chenille that I might put on there actually. There we go. Where that is, it's under here somewhere. There it is. Plenty of the pink. There we go. Getting there. Probably not too interesting for you guys to watch, but maybe you can craft along with me. Oh, that's pretty. Now where's that white chenille? I'm going to grab some of that, but for a bit later on. Hopefully I'm in camera, guys. That would be terrible if I wasn't. But have a look. Yep. And hopefully it's not flickering. So, ooh, that's pretty. I like that. I'll just use a big long piece of that. It's all about using up our little leftovers, isn't it? Stick that over the top, I think. A bit big. It's going to go underneath. Go. Now what do we got? Oh, that's pretty. I might stick some of that over the top there, but I'll have to put something underneath. A bit of this. Yep, that works. Getting there, people, getting there. Okay. So these would make really good places like tuck spots or belly bands, edges of your journal. Okay, I might just stick a bit of that here. It's really pretty. Yep. Now, once this is all on and put together, I'm probably going to go and sew, and then you come back and put, you know, embellish it with all the extra little bits and pieces that go over the top, buttons and whatnot. So at the moment, we're just going to be doing a base. So bear with me while we do it. The best way to do it is maybe get your piece and do it along with me. Okay, been wanting to make one of these for a while now. Wondering if we should. I'm just going staring that way. Nah, it's going to look completely different once all the extra embellishments and everything are over the top. So as long as the colours work together. That's the main thing. Oh, that's pretty. I might put that down there somewhere else. And I've got this big, massive piece of lace collar, which I think would probably make a really good piece, but it needs something underneath over the edges. It's a nice piece to go on top. Cut this in half. I think this might be an avocado dyed something. Now, this part I'm going to put over the top. And then try and have some lighter things underneath, maybe just bits of lace. That might work. Lighter things, and then I get a dark piece of lace print. Okay, just something just for underneath it. Bring out the colour a bit. I'll put that on the other side actually. I like that. Okay. How's that going? Just a little bit more. Okay. Going to be an interesting little thing, that's for sure. Oh, some pink. That probably needs to go underneath. Okay, there we go. One more piece, I think probably this piece, which will need to go underneath. Okay. There we go. Now to get this and glue that down. I'll just glue it in the middle, I think. That'll be the best way. I just didn't know how to use this piece of lace, to be honest. I think this is going to be a good way of utilising it. Okay. Oh, it's looking pretty. Ugh. Okay, well, we're nearly done. And then I can have a bit of a pause. And then we'll sew, and then I'll come back. One good thing about this glue, it tends to sew okay. Now, probably need another pink somewhere. Here we go, a bit of pink. What else we got? A bit more of this gorgeous trim. Oh, I love it. think that goes over the top of other stuff. A bit thick. Now, have a bit more plain. And we've got a bit more of this bluey green colour. Probably need something a little lighter. Oh, that is pretty light. Now, that's quite cute. Okay, how are we going? Might have a bit more of that little pink lace. I'll try. Okay. I'm going to go over there like that. And then I want to put some of that on here like that. Just sort of soften that a little bit. Now, we're nearly there, people, we're nearly there. Okay. I'll be pretty excited about making one of these. We'll just see how I go. I don't know what it's going to be like, but I've got so much of these pretty shabby chicy colours. I may as well use them. Oh, look at this one, that's pretty. Just going to put that whole big thing on, I think. There we go. Now, this might be another thing that I can put over the top. I'll have a bit more of this. There's that last one. Probably a little dark, that one. Put that aside. This is pretty lace as well. I love that. Okay. This is the one we used in the Shabby Chic one for our journal. So pretty. Now, need some more pink, and I'm thinking some of this. I do love the chenille. Okay. 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 Oh, I've got some of this beautiful lace as well. It's so thick, that's the only trouble. Last bits. What have we got? Oh, some of this pretty soft, sort of like a pinky lilac-y colour. Might use some of this end. Okay, nearly time to sew this all down. Surrounded myself with lots of messy fabrics. It's the weight of it is pulling it down on the other side. Okay. Oh. Okay, nearly done. What else we got? Messy fingers is what we got. Okay. Need to get some of that glue off. This actually goes with that quite well because it's part of the same dress that I got it from. Now, interesting to see how I go with sewing it on actually. And then we're going to be hand stitching and all that kind of stuff, buttons, and maybe gluing on some butterflies and all that kind of stuff. So okay, oh, that's pretty. I had another one of these that I wanted to put on. I might just glue that down actually. Side. There we go. See if you can see it. Ugh. And see, it's another motif. Nice bit of blue in here. And then I'll need something long and pink, or even that colour. Pretty close to that one though. I might save this bit for the other one. I am going to use this. Yep, that'll work. Okay, well, I will be back. I'm just going to sew and I'll show you what I've done when I sew it. And I'll stick this on this way. And I could cut that part off. I'm going to use for the next one. There we go. So, okay. Don't know how many minutes it's been already. Probably about 20. I have no idea. Show you what we've got so far. Just a snippet with all different types of fabrics and a few laces on there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go and sew all that. I'll probably just do a couple, I see 28 minutes of long, you know, sew one way, just sort of, and then come back, and then this will be the fun part of maybe putting on embellishments, and that might be part 2. So I'll be back in a sec. Hello, back again. All I've done is just sewn 3, so I just went up and then back and then up again. So I've got, see, just stitched along just enough to hold everything down. Looking so pretty. Just get those little bits off, and then so nice. So yeah, I'm really happy with how it looks so far. So I am going to now pause it, because I think you watching me glue down fabric, but it gives you a bit of an idea of how you can do it, and I love that. That's the start of it. Yeah, and then, so I'll stop it, and then I'll have a part 2 where I show you how I put little bits and pieces and buttons and all that kind of stuff on the top. I probably won't show you all of it, so you'll probably, you know, see a bit. Yeah, but I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.